right, so I am Patrick O'Rourke for MobileSyrup. I'm the website's managing editor, and today we're taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10e, and S10 Plus, the line of Spigen cases that the case manufacturer just released. So we have a bunch here. We have pretty much their entire lineup. So the first one we're taking a look at, that one is the Galaxy S10 Plus Tough Armor case. And so this is pretty similar to all of Spigen's Tough Armor cases. It's got this little kickstand, it's got the dual layer design. Yeah, it's generally a really nice case. And it's got this little bump around the camera as well that I'm pretty fond of. So we'll move through these relatively quickly because we got a lot of cases here. You'll notice that on top of each box I have additional cases as well. So these are cases that are for the S10 and the S10e. I unfortunately don't have those on me currently, those devices. I just have the S10 Plus, but across the board, the cases are the same regardless of what device you're buying it for. So yeah, let's take a look. This is the S10 Plus Ultra Hybrid, and this is the translucent version. So we'll pop that on. It's really nice, very similar to the Ultra Hybrid that I've seen from other cases. It's a little bit of a fingerprint magnet, but that's okay. It really shows off the design of the S10 Plus. You can see that really nice black back there. So if you're the type of person that really wants to still show off your phone, but also protect it, this is the type of case for you. And then down there we have the same Ultra Hybrid model, but it has the black edges around it. I'm not a big fan of that because if I was gonna buy an Ultra Hybrid, I want a version that actually shows off the entire phone. So moving along, we're gonna take a look at the S10 Plus Slim Armor CS. So this case is pretty interesting. Not for me. I think I've said that probably before in 5 or 6 videos at this point, but it has this little thing on the back that lets you slide cards into it. So we'll pop that open. So you can slide like a credit card or something else inside there. That's the whole point of the Slim Armor CS. It's very similar to the Tough Armor in a lot of ways, but with this little sliding case here. And yeah, it's a very nice case. It has that dual layer design that Spigen does for a lot of their more heavy duty enclosures. And it's got that little bump around the camera as well to help protect it. So moving along, since we have a lot of cases to go through here, the next one that we're going to take a look at, and this is one that's a little new to Spigen's lineup. This is the Silicone Fit. So again, we have the 3 versions of the Silicone Fit, but I'm obviously just putting it on the S10 Plus. The Silicone Fit is a lot like Apple's silicone cases, if you've ever used one of those. I don't hate this case. I really like it. I did a video earlier where I talked about how much I really like it. One thing I've noticed is that it's very much a dust magnet. So if you're the type of person who doesn't like dust on your phone, this isn't the case for you. But it's also extremely thin, which is something I really like. And it still shows off the design of the phone. You can kind of see the whole look of the S10 Plus here. And it's also grippy, which is great considering how slippery the S10 Plus is. It's an extremely slippery phone. So we'll keep moving along here. The next one on the list is pretty much the same as past versions of it that I've used. So this is the Neo Hybrid that we have here. And what's different about it this time is it's got this nice little pattern on the back of it. Spigen really changes up their designs with every phone release a little bit. And this one with the Ultra Hybrid, the Neo Hybrid, sorry. Some of these cases are named very similar. So the Neo Hybrid has this little design on the back. It's a unibody design, so it doesn't have the dual layer, but it does have this silicone back. And I don't know, just running your hands across it's kind of neat. But yeah, this is a nice case. It's pretty thin. I think it's probably thinner than other Neo Hybrid cases that Spigen has sold for other devices. And yeah, I'm a big fan of it. It's very thin, and it doesn't add much bulk to the phone. So next up, we're going to take another look at a different case that Spigen's offering that also has a pattern on the rear. So let's grab that one. So this is the Liquid Air. So this is very thin. It's kind of similar to this one over here, the Silicone Fit, but it's not quite the exact same deal. It's got a pattern on the back, which I like. It's less of a dust magnet because of that pattern, and it's also extremely thin. It does a great job of protecting the phone as well. And it covers, like all these cases have these same cutouts across the board. It's got cutouts for the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, the USB-C port, the speaker grill. And it's really, really tight around the phone too, which is something that I like. So if you're the type of person who wants a thin case, this could be an option for you. So next up, we have a little bit of a different case offering. So this right here is the liquid crystal. So we'll pop that one on first. So this is another see-through case. It's stickier than the one down here. This would be the Ultra Hybrid at the bottom right here. So it'll grip a little more in your pocket than other cases. And it's also, I would argue in some ways, a little bit less of a dust magnet than some of Spigen's other clearer cases. But you can see there's a few smudges there. But this is a good case for anyone who isn't a fan of cases, right? They don't want to ruin the look of the phone. They want to show off what it still looks like. And that's exactly what this case offers. So kind of an offshoot of the liquid crystal. And this is definitely not a case that I would be interested in, but I think it's pretty cool for those that kind of want a little sparkle to their cases. Obviously this isn't going to fit on the phone, but you can see what it would look like. So this is the liquid crystal sparkle. It's kind of same case, same exact design, but it's got these sparkles on it. And I believe this one is for the S10e. So yeah, they have that offering as well. And now we're coming up to my favorite case. It kind of goes back and forth between the thin fit and one of the Neo hybrids for my favorite. But this case in particular, it's perfect for me, someone who wants to protect their phone, but also really doesn't want a lot of bulk added to it as well. It's got these thin cutouts on the side. I do wish that the bottom of the phone was a little more protected, but it's pretty good. And yeah, it's not going to help the phone withstand any extremely heavy drops, but it's still going to add an added layer of protection to the device. And that's really what I like about this particular case. So we'll pop that off as we approach the final case. So the last one on the list, this is the Rugged Armor. Got to grab the S10 Plus version here. We also have the S10e and the standard S10 one. So the Rugged Armor this time around feels far thinner than other versions of the case that I've tried. I really like this design. They've been doing this for a while with kind of this pattern at the bottom and this other pattern at the top. And then there's the ring around the camera lens as well. And the edges of the phone are still very accessible. So I'll turn it on here so you can kind of see what it looks like. So got the calculator open. Yeah, it's a really nice design. It's got the button covers on the sides, button covers on the other sides. And generally, I really like the sort of the gradient to it as well. It's a very nice case. So that's it. That's a quick look at what Spigen has in store for the S10 Plus, the S10 and the S10e. I'll have more impressions on these cases on MobileSyrup.com, so be sure to check out the full story. But that's it. That's a quick look at all of Spigen's S10 offerings in terms of their cases. Thanks a lot for watching.